The biggest thing to do when you're looking to get your house ready to sell is to declutter. We all have a bunch of stuff and it needs to be thinned out. We really need to think of our home as a model home, as a showpiece. So we need to make it appear in its best that it can be when people are walking through it. So decluttering is going to be the best thing that you can do when preparing your house for sale. The next thing is cleaning. You know, we need a deep clean. We need it to, again, look presentable. So doing that, touching up paint, even, you know, scuff marks. When our hands touch the walls, the grease from our hands gets on the walls and then it attracts dust. A lot of times you can take a magic eraser and you can wipe that stuff off. But little nicks, little dings, stuff like that, those are going to make your house present the best when people come in. We also want as much light as we can get in the house. So we want clean windows to get as much light coming in. Another great thing is to take the screens off your windows. The screens block some of the light coming in. So if we take the screens off the windows, we get more of that natural light coming in. Also changing your light bulbs from the warm light bulbs to the bright whites. That's going to make a huge difference. It's going to make your house look bigger, and it's just going to feel more comfortable when people come into the house. Another thing is making the rooms in your house look like what they were intended for. We know as life is, you know, you may not use your formal dining room and you may use it as an office space. We want to turn that back into a formal dining room so when people come in the home, they see what it was intended for, they see what they can do with it. There are some things that you should fix. I mean, obviously any water leaks, any electrical issues, lights not coming on, three-way switches not working. Those are things that I would definitely recommend repairing up front. Anything that's glaring that somebody's going to see as they're walking through the house. A fresh coat of paint helps on the exterior and the interior. But we also know that people are on a budget. So we want to make sure that we do the things that are going to have the biggest impact. Always like to leave some of the repairs for an inspector. You know, I don't recommend getting a pre-listing home inspection. A buyer's going to get their own inspection. You could probably go in and fix everything that an inspector noted on a pre-listing inspection, and the buyer's inspector is probably going to find something different. And then you're going to go back and you're going to look at repairing some of those things. You may repair things that a buyer may never ask you to repair. So definitely don't recommend a pre-inspection on your property. But there are anything glaring, and we can do that in a walkthrough with your home to show you what repairs that we need to fix up front. Yeah, if you're interested in seeing what it would take to get your home ready to sell, give me a call or shoot me a text. Let's schedule an appointment. Let's meet at your house and we can do that walkthrough and we'll have a list ready to go by the time we're done.